We are going to learn the summary of the poetry, The Felling of the Banyan Tree, written by the Dilip Chitre sir. Dilip Chitre was born in Baroda in 1938. He writes poetry both in Marathi and English. He was a teacher, a painter, and a magazine columnist. Apart from poetry, Chitre had also written short stories and critical essays. He also translated from Marathi to English, the chief translation being an anthology of Marathi poetry 1945 to 1965 and says Tukka. The present poem, The Felling of the Banyan Tree, is selected from Travelling in a Cage in 1980, which was his first and only book of the English poem. Let's see the summary of this poetry. The poem, The Felling of the Banyan Tree, talks about the poet's compassion and love for trees and nature. He is sad about tree being cut down from his house and compares it with the murder of the humans. The poet says that his father asked all the neighboring tenants to leave their house so that they could proceed with the demolition of the house. All the house except the house of the poet's families were demolished. All the trees such as Sehoga, Odumber and the neem were cut down in this process. However, the cutting of the enormous banyan trees that was so tall and had deep roots was a big problem. Here the poet metaphorically says that the roots of the banyan trees lay deeper than all our lives. It means that the tree is older than our life. Still, the father gave an order to cut the tree. The poet says that his grandmother used to say that trees are scared and felling them is a crime. However, the father of the poet is decided to remove all the trees, including the banyan tree. The tree was thrice the size of the poet's house, and it struck had a circumference of about 50 feet. Its aerial roots were 30 feet long and touched the ground. They started with shredding the branches, which caused the insects and birds to leave the tree. 50 men had consistently chopped its trunk. Everyone saw the tree strings that shows its age of about 200 years. The people witnessed his slaughter with fear and fascination. The poet expressed that soon after that they moved to Mumbai from Baroda, where they could not see many trees. If they could see some trees, it was in their dreams only, as they looked forward to turning into a reality and touching the ground, changing into a concrete building. I hope you love this poem, and easily you can write it in your examination. Okay, you will get good marks. All the best for your preparation.